Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sherry and this is Sherry's Leaves. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, you're my honored guest. Thank you for coming back. I am excited. So today is my birthday and I was not expecting my plant mail to actually show up today. But it did. It just showed up. And I was thinking to myself, I'm getting hungry and I wanted to take myself to lunch today. But I didn't want to leave until my plants came. Now I have one order left, which is from Curious Plants. I got 3 new Droseranas to replace my others. And hopefully that they'll do a good job like my other one did, but unfortunately I don't, and I think it's called a Benata or something like that, but I don't know, I think I neglected it. They need a lot of like moggy water. They need lots of that and I didn't do that. So hopefully I can do these new ones justice. You always learn from one plant to another. So yeah, so I thought what I'd do is, so my plan is, I don't know, I don't have much of a plan other than I know that one of the plants in here I want to put no drainage and I don't have the right size pot, or do I? I might have the right size pot for it. But I just kind of want to get in there and open it. So this is the first time I have bought from Wuhoo Tropicals. I don't know if it's real readable. But they, on live, the Palm Street the other night, it was really the first time I sat through one of their lives because I thought, oh, I want to plant for my birthday. And even though, honestly, these are my birthday presents, all of them. They give me something every day. But you know how it is. You want something new. And I thought for my birthday it would be special. So here's what we got inside. I ordered 2 of the same plants that I already own. And I thought I would never do that, but those 2 plants I own aren't doing great in my opinion. But there's tweaks to the plants. And let's see what we got. So this is 7309. I don't remember which one that was. So we'll find out together. Dirt down here. All right, so this looks to be my narrow Pallidiforum. There she is. I bought a narrow this time. That is adorable. And it looks like they just have it in this plastic bottom and it's taped. I'm not going to open that because it's just all of the dirt. I'm going to hold off on opening that until I'm ready. But isn't she adorable? I just think when I saw it, well, when he was on, someone asked, do you have a Pallidiforum? And he did. And then I said, do you have a narrow Pallidiforum? And he said he did. And then he showed this plant, and I said, I want that plant. And so I got that plant, and this was $45. That is not, their pricing really was phenomenal. I was really surprised to see how cheap it was for a narrow, because narrows are very hard to get in the plant community. And honestly, I didn't really know I'd want a narrow, but I always, when I saw Charmaine's, I was like, oh, that is such a pretty Pallidiforum. And as much as mine's aggravating me at the moment with giving me really bad leaves, I'm like, I want to try another one. So I'm really happy I got that. So that's one. This one's probably the main show, is my guess. This is 7258. And I really hope I saved the name, because he doesn't have the names on here at all. Wuhoo Tropicals, established 2018, Texas. That's all it says. Because I think I saved, I always can go back on Palm Street and look at the actual name, but I don't know this name. I'm fairly certain this is the Anthurium. Yeah. So, this is one I didn't have. Look at that. She's beautiful. I loved when he showed this, the ridges on this leaf. And I don't know, because I don't have my bright light on, so it might not be too noticeable, but the leaf on this is just beautiful. It reminded me of my Baltimore or something like that. But I think this is like a platinum, Anthurium platinum hybrid of some kind, and I'll put it up on the screen. But I think she's beautiful. Again, in plastic, but here's the roots. Look nice and healthy. Yeah, I'm glad. Pretty? I'm so excited. Happy birthday to me. Oh, big boy shish. Are you singing, Mommy? All right, what do we got? I'm just going to check all in here. Okay, good. No? Does he have it? Well, okay, so that was a Papillaminum Woo 1, which I'm happy about, cross Lux Platinum. I knew it had a Lux in it, because any Lux has the puffiness. Now this one, I just did a video on, and you saw me, if you've seen it yet. This is the Hoya Sarawak. And and I didn't think twice before I bought this. I asked them to put this one up so I could bid on it, and I got it for $45 too. This one he grew from seed himself. I'm not sure. I think he grows all his plants, but I can't swear to it. I don't know much about it, but I know Woo is everywhere. Everybody has a Woo of some kind, and if they own Anthurium. But when I saw it, it looked like the color leaves, the type of Sarawak that I really wanted in the first place. And I'm hoping I'm right, because I really don't want a Sarawak to look like mine that I currently have, which was the Sarawak Cream. It was just too muted of leaves. I just didn't think they were very pretty. So these are much darker leaves. And they're very thirsty leaves because they're very thin. These are brand new. These three up here are brand new sun-stressed leaves, but they're extremely thin. So, and it's in a pot. So what I'm going to do is take it down, water it, and I am going to I might even go ahead and pot it up. Put it in some, what am I trying to say? Use fertilizer. Words are hard, everybody. Words are hard. So yeah, she's pretty. Now, what I like about these are the dark leaves, and I'm really hoping that, you know, these leaves survive the shock of the whole boxing up. So we'll see. It's a very young plant. You can tell just by the cutting. So I might even just put it in my current one, but probably not. So those are my plant babies, and I'm really happy with them. I'm really happy with them. I will go ahead and look and see what kind of pots I have. But I'm thinking I didn't have a no drainage, but I'm pretty sure I do. I do want to put my Anthurium Pallidiforum narrow in no drainage. I will probably put the Hoya in a normal glazed pot, and then I think I'll definitely be putting him in the normal tall pot. So it shouldn't take me very long. It's just always a thing trying to get the existing root off, or the dirt off the roots when you get new plants. So yeah, but we'll see. I'm not sure if I'll be back on, but I definitely wanted to record this so I have it, and if I want to put it up, I can, and then maybe at the end do pictures, because I do a lot of repots, and I'm not sure if everybody really wants to see that all the time. It's really hard to know, based off your analyticals of YouTube, and my views on repots of Anthurium are a lot lower than repots on Hoya or Alocasia. So it's like, So we'll see. Anywho, all right, I just wanted to show you what I have here. I went ahead and potted them up. This had cocoa coir, of course, in its roots, so I took care of all of it is now gone, and I replaced with my tree fern soil. So she's freshly watered, and her leaves will start hardening up here. I think she'll be extremely happy in no drainage. We'll find out. Just because I know how much they enjoy water, and they've done well in water. So yeah, we'll see how she does. I want to show you the difference between the two. I don't want her under the light down here until tomorrow, but there's the difference between the two leaves. And if you saw my chop and prop of this one here, she's doing pretty good. I'll do an update video on her, but I noticed just now she's getting sun stressed, which means her roots are starting to grow, because these were chopped and this was chopped. And I lost 2 other chops that died off. But other than that, I think we're in good shape. We'll find out. I'll update you in a few weeks. But there she is. So this is what I was going for. This one's okay, but this is what I was going for. I like the darker green, but we'll see what she does for us. So that's that one. And temporarily, I've put the narrow Pallidiforum next to my Wenlingeri and my heart was it string of hearts, and then this is my other Pallidiforum that, as you know, I'm not real happy with at the moment, but we'll see. She's had some really hard times. This is the most perfect leaf. This is the perfect leaf that came out when she was in my bedroom last summer. And this leaf, this is the original leaf when I bought this plant. So that tells you how long they can hang on. That's the original leaf, but this was summer. This was winter, and I did that. She didn't, by the way. I did that. I watered her in the kitchen when it was too fresh and ripped it. So this one's not bad. That one's my fault. And then I repotted her as well. And when I went to repot her, this is what came out next. So I guess maybe that was my fault too. Again, it's not bad, but I think I've underwatered her. And so I'm really trying to push the game up on watering. And as you can see here, I say she's probably pushed out half an inch since I moved her over here. Maybe 2 weeks ago. I can't keep up with my weeks and days anymore, but I think maybe that was it. But anyways, I wanted to put her over here. It's not real bright, but I think that it's a great spot for Pallidiforums and stuff. And the Wenlingeri loves it. But I may move her over on the, next to the Vidarifolium that I have, tricolor, when she acclimates to this darker area. I call it darker, but it really isn't. What else? Oh, I still have the one sitting in the bathtub, so let me get that. All right, so I'm starting to run out of room, guys. But this is where that one's sitting right now. Obviously, you know, I'll probably move it so it has more light and more visibility. But right now she's not under direct light. Like, this is a small Soltec, so she won't get as much light as this large one. And this is where the Vidarifolium tricolor is. That actually needs the brightest light because of the variegation in it. Not much green. Not much green showing up in these new leaves. This is the newest, and look, there's no green at all. So I don't know how long this one will last, but this is perfect right here. If I could have more leaves like this, that would be stellar. But these white leaves aren't going to last long. So I don't have much expectation for that plant. But that's where the narrow Palli will eventually go, most likely. Because I really want to look at that. Right now, he's right over there. And this kind of gives you a perspective of where everything is. But yeah, so you didn't have to see the repot. While I have you on here, I have to show you this plant because I don't know when I'll show it to you next. But this is my newest obsession. This is a Rhipsalis, and I can't think of the name, so I'll put it on the screen. But I adore this plant. When I got her, she was pretty weighed down. And it was in the wettest of soil. But there's no dry bits on her now since I've gotten her. And she has all this hair lifting up and growing. Absolute beautiful plant. I put her in my no drainage. As you can see, same mix as everything else. And she seems to be loving life here. I need to learn how to propagate this plant because I'm going to want more of these around. I'll put the name of the Etsy shop on here too that I bought her from. It was only $45 and it was spectacular. I really considering buying another one, to be honest, because I want more of them. I think they are beautiful plants. Yeah, so I just kind of want to show that. I'm sure you'll see it in other videos. Okay, now I'm going to close shop. Now that I've shown you the end resolution, where they're at as of today. Tomorrow will be different. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Back to the ending, Sherry. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I am certainly going to continue to enjoy mine, Lord willing. Have a great day. We'll talk at you later. Bye.